In February 2009, boxing was officially removed from the Ugandan school sports calendar. The ban was ordered by the then Commissioner for Physical Education and Sports, Bintu following safety concerns regarding the sport. It's now 17 years down the road since the sport was banned in schools, and despite efforts by the Uganda Boxing Federation to reinstate it, including a planned return in 2022, it remains restricted in the school setting. With this ban still in existence, some young boxers in different schools have continued to exercise their boxing talents. Kyambadde Amos, a senior 2 student at Kitante Hill School in Kampala, is one of those many young boxers who have been affected by the ban that is still in existence for 17 years. Kyambadde, who also plays in the Uganda Boxing Champions League in junior category, flyweight that is 50 kg, has been a student at Kitante Hill School since 2015, but no one from the school knew that the school had boxers. Malia Sandra, the deputy head teacher at Kitante Hill School, says that the school has many sports disciplines like football, netball, volleyball, basketball, and did not know that the school had talented boxers until last year in 2025.
One of the teachers shared and asked us, invited us to attend boxing for our own student who was at that time in senior 1, Amos kyambadde. We didn't know he was a star, a champion, so we were just shocked to see that we even have a boy at that level of boxing championship. So he invited us, a few teachers managed to go, a few students managed to attend. It caught us a bit off guard because we hadn't known that when we had admitted a star in Kitante. So we've been laying strategies on how can we make this boy shine ever more, and how can we make boxers generally shine ever more in Kitante and generally in the education sector.
Now, after knowing that the school has boxers, there are plans to make these boxers shine, as Malia states.
The plans on pipeline for the boxing, first of all, is to recognize that that sport and that talent exists. Recognition, we've not had it, so we're like, okay, we actually even have stars. Next plan is if we recognize them and we are able to assemble, to identify a good number of students who are associated with boxing, we plan to give them space, either a room or somewhere outdoors. They will guide us on what type of space we can give them so that they work with that space. To promote the talent of boxing. We definitely, when we promote, we have to plan finances. It will take a level of financial commitments for us to implement boxing. We've not had it. So if we must have it, we must also plan through the budget that, okay, now we are having boxing, this is what we need. And I know when you're initiating a new game, a new activity, it takes some level of budget for us to achieve. So far we are working on that. Recognize the talent, appreciate it, give space, work with budget modalities so that we are able to successfully integrate it among our sports and games categories in Kitante.
As many associate boxing with violence, Malia sees boxing differently after seeing live examples of boxers they have at Kitante Hill School.
Well, you cannot imagine. It shocked us to know we have boxers and we've not had chaos, because we thought now that we have boxers, we shall have some noise, some fightings and serious fights. But at no time have our students who are actively involved in boxing demonstrated fighting as a form of indiscipline. We are very, very strict in Kitante. If you want to be expelled, indefinitely suspended, you fight. You will be booted out of here in no time. It's something we do not tolerate. But I have a feeling the training of boxing champions trains them to be very calm, because we've never had any incident that, oh, Amos or Isabella has punched someone. Not a teacher, not a student, not anyone. Isabella even is a prefect, and to be a prefect in Kitante, your discipline has to be very good, very commended for her to even stay and live as a prefect. So for me, I now know I cannot associate boxing to fighting. I actually associate it to enormous discipline. They have self-control, they are doing well in class.
We appreciate that inside our school we got a champion, a boxer, a serious one, just a young talent like him. And this one has even promoted a lot of things like discipline. Amos is a very disciplined boy. You know, in this day school where we have a lot of people, students from different areas of town here, the ones you would expect to look at and you say that they are indisciplined, that they like fighting around, it's an opposite. I think this game has promoted discipline, because if you look at him, he's so humble and low-key, like a real champion. Because most people didn't know that even can do this. Everyone is surprised.
As the school, it has also started helping these boxers, especially when they have fights, as she narrates.
So for us to enable these children grow their talent and also balance books, we have been very supportive in terms of when Amos comes and says, now, madam, I have a league, I need to be away maybe next week, we are able to give permission. Even when that week has exams, we'll be like, okay, we shall give you your set of exams. When you come back, first go and grow this talent. So we are able to understand that he has that talent to grow, which makes all of us proud. It makes the country proud. So we be as flexible as possible with him in terms of permitting him to attend to the boxing. But when he's in school, we also give extra support. We know that, oh, this boy lost a week or spent a week in boxing. I don't want to use the word lost, because when he goes for boxing, it's very important. So he spent a week on boxing. Let's try and support him with, remedials, extra class, a one-on-one. We encourage teachers that this boy missed on official permission. Please bring him to speed with what he missed. So we do this because we care about his shine in the boxing and the sporting industry. We care much about that. But we also care that he's interested in academics, and usually when we are dealing with students who have talents in sports, we tell them that this talent is very good, but you need to always supplement it with academics so that you can go far. So we are happy that she is here and he's managing to have a good balance of the two.
Now, even as the Kitante Hill School Sports Department, we have to come on board and try to search for all these talents that are here in Kitante Hill School, especially the boxing one, which is normally left aside. We've come in to maybe give them the ground where they have to do the practices, involve the coaches, so that we can even pull in those ones who are interested in joining the game. Because it is really taking us, it is marketing us. We didn't even know that Amos himself is a champion. He's playing big games until last year when the mother informed me that Amos is going to play. Then I came and even watched him play in Chadondo on the Boxing Day. We thank the organization for bringing him up. And since you visited us here, if you look around still, you see most students are interested. Maybe, you never know, you can build a big team from here to go market us everywhere.
As the Uganda Boxing Champions League Season 5 kicks off, the school has shown interest to support Amos Kyambadde.
And I am happy to note that our own Kyambadde Amos will actively participate and will make us proud. How shall we support him? We will support him in terms of permitting him to be away for the days he may be, and we'll acknowledge that this boy is on official permission, because when it's official, it means it is us to bridge the academic loss that he will experience. It's us to make up for that for him at no cost to him or to his parents. So we pledge and commit to do that. We shall also support him when we get to communication, timely communication. We can support him by sending children to come and cheer him up, you know, his classmates and even us, the admins and the teachers, cheering him up and morale boosting him will take all of us a long way. We may look into financial support, and I'm using may because I need approval for that. But when need be, we may also support him logistically. We are hoping for the best for him. When he wins, Kitante wins, Uganda wins. So this is a win for all of us. Yeah, and then expectation, we expect when kyambadde goes to play these games, we expect the brand of Kitante to be shouted globally, because I know this will be broadcasted not only in Uganda but globally. And we expect that everyone will be mobilized ever more for Kitante, including our old students who are mostly out of the country, considering that the school has existed since 1960 and it has mostly Bazungu alumni. It was a British school, so most of the old students being whites. If they see Amos from Kitante, I'm sure they'll be very excited, and we hope that they could come in to support Amos and to support the school when they see him shining.
Malia Sandra has advised different schools to take sports, especially boxing, seriously.
Education means body, mind and soul. And when we neglect the body by neglecting games and sports, we are not doing justice to education. I urge us and encourage us to pay attention at almost a balanced level to sports, games, and academics, and spiritual as well. We in Kitante are doing that, and we are proud that we are identifying these talents and we are letting them shine. We at Kitante have children of variety talents, and the best we can do is to nurture their talents, to motivate these children to grow their talents, because when we do that, we are helping the entire country shine, because it's believed Africans are generally very sporty or athletic or talented. So our work in education is to ensure that we achieve academics, but we also achieve the growth of these talents that God has blessed us with.
Kyambadde Amos says his school has helped a lot when it comes to achieving his dream of becoming a world boxing champion in the future.
The school, Kitante Hill Secondary School, has helped me during my fights. In case I have a fight, they give me time to consider my training. It has helped me to balance both studies and boxing. And I want to ask for the school administration, in case I have a fight, I ask for their support. They support me during my fights. I request for their support. In boxing, I want to be an international player. I want to represent my country, like during Olympics, Commonwealth, and I also want to achieve the WBC title in case I grow up.
Different students at Kitante Hill School say that Kyambadde Amos now acts as their role model.
Hello everyone, my name is Ramos Gracine Angela and I am the assistant head girl here at Kitante Hill School. I personally have interacted with these fellow boxers right behind me, Waiswa Isabella and Amos of Form 2. So, speaking from experience, Waiswa Isabella is such a resilient young girl who also serves as the sports prefect girls of Kitante Hill School this year. She's on my cabinet and she's such a resilient girl. She's not afraid to bring out her points whenever we have issues concerning sports, and she continues to enable that. She continues to raise the young girls of this school, and as they are playing right now behind me, a lot of students are hereby very inspired by them. This is because they show their resilience, they show their strength, and they really prove to us that it doesn't matter the age, nor the class, nor the size, nor the gender, that you can rise up and participate in what you want to do. right here behind me is what is a clear demonstration of something that is called equity. Because here they stand behind us, participating in the same sport, participating in regional competitions, and rising up to be generational leaders. They continue to inspire us through their strength, through their resilience, through their courage to even participate in such a competitive sport. Boxing, yes.
Switch Calvin, and I am in S22 at Kitante Hill Secondary School. I met kyambadde Amos when we were in orientation. That's back in senior 1, and I did not know that he was a boxer, but when I heard him say that he's going to be off for a week, and I asked him why, he said that he's a boxer, is going in a tournament, and I am inspired by him. Sometimes he takes us to his gym and we work up together, and we enjoy playing together. We spend a lot of time together, and he's a good friend. He helps us in our academics because he's one of the #1 students. Thank you.
Manya gange nze Kisaakye Edwin. Kyambadde namutegeerera wano ku ssomero ng'abaana balawe babeera, naye simanyi nti akuba ebikonde nti atraininga. Paka lumu yatugamba nti ayina maaki gy'ayina, we namanyira nti akuba ebikonde. Naye nga ye ng'omuntu mumanyiko nti muntu mukozi nnyo, tabuulirira abantu, takulaba mu nsobi n'akuleka. Ebyo ebyange.
Muyigiriddeko bingi nnyo ddala kubanga yateekamu vega nange like bwenajja kulina essomero nali nga shaayi nga nkola bintu sibitege kyambadde nti kamukuba ettuufu yandaga ekyokukola nga olumu nalinga like yanjiriza okubeera best. Batuuka mu kirasa ngamba kusoma kino wemba nkoze kino nga ntereeza, wemba ngenda mukuba ebbi nga anziza mukuba ettuufu. Ekirala kiyanjigiriza inspired me to learn boxing. And I'm like, I know how to jab, to dodge, that's all.